Hi everyone, my name is Toby and I'm currently a fourth year at VCU, and this is the essays that I wrote to get into the illustrious Howard University. So I do want to preface that I applied to colleges in 2021, but when I was applying to Howard, I basically did a personal statement and I did 2 essays. So I'm going to read you my personal statement, and this is kind of the prompt that I guided myself on when doing my personal statement. I'm reading it off right here. The prompt was, the lessons we take from obstacles we can encounter can be fundamental to later success. Recount a time when you face a challenge, setback, or a failure. How did it affect you, and what did you learn from the experience? So, you guys, I'm gonna give some space for you guys to read along with me. In my dimly lit room, I laid holding my head while reminiscing about what I said to my friend earlier in the gym locker room during second period. The thought of running my cosmetics brand was something unfamiliar and unknown. Fortunately, lip products were something already my thing. I was known as a lip gloss addict in my school because I possessed multiple branded lip glosses and shared them with my friends in need. Only 2 things motivated me to run a cosmetics brand: money and an infinite supply of lip gloss. I used these reasons to boost my curiosity, to research more about the fundamentals of running a cosmetics business, although my doubts and insecurities started plaguing my mind while viewing successful business owners and their businesses. I could not see myself reaching similar greatness and accomplishments if I ran my own business. Additionally, I discovered that almost everyone had the same idea as me at some point. Many business owners chose to manufacture and sell cosmetics products as their first niche. Ultimately, I did not believe there was a room for me to thrive and succeed in the cosmetics industry. My dad entered my dark bedroom, interrupting the cloud of heavy thoughts filling my mind and room. He noticed my sulky mood by the stiffness of my shoulders and the close proximity of my avatar MacBook to my face. As if he already knew the thoughts running through my mind, he said something remarkable that eased my stress. My dad said, "You can bring something new to the table because you are you and nobody can replicate that." New thoughts started appearing in my head, which caused me to reflect on my sudden choice. I did not know how to manufacture cosmetics products. Finance was also my weakest attributes. The opportunity to improve on these areas overcame these worries. With my new profound adrenaline, I decided to first prioritize my brand's image. Glossy Tea embodied my extreme obsession with applying lip gloss to my lips until they were at maximum glossy. I felt the need to include the backstory into my brand image and vision to relate to other lip gloss addicts. I used my pet peeves of the lip glosses I normally use to drive my brand's uniqueness. I discovered from my business research that the white substance that appeared from wearing a specific lip gloss came from mineral oil, which is bad for the lips. I was shocked and angered by this because I felt betrayed by Broadway lip gloss. They felt that it was necessary to involve a harmful ingredient in their lip gloss. While I was originally driven by money and lip gloss, providing good quality and affordable lip products became the primary reason why I started my cosmetics business. I felt the need to have a brand that focused on providing a healthier alternative than chemicalized lip gloss. My lip gloss products would be better in the top dogs of the lip gloss industry due to my brand prioritizing the needs and care of my customers. The prices of my lip gloss would also be low because I believed and understood that not everyone can afford an expensive lip gloss. It was as if my mindset shifted as swiftly and smoothly, similar to how I coat my lips in Glossy Tea lip gloss. No longer were the doubts and worries clouding my brain. Instead, the excitement and adrenaline now guide my thoughts. I felt like my business would be beneficial for me, but also my customers and community. I would be able to strengthen my weakness, which would further help me in other areas of my life. Even though I do not feel ready to take on this incredible challenge, I acknowledge the advantages that I will receive from taking the steps to running my business. 2 years later, I was able to complete one of my biggest business accomplishments, opening my own website. I expanded my business to ship over 20 lip care products to over 30 states. Fortunately, I have sold over 100 products. These accomplishments prepared me to complete large goals that I will excitedly achieve in the near future. And that is my personal statement. So let's go into the different supplemental essays I had to write. So one of the supplemental essays I had to write was a prompt, and it is as follows. If you had the chance to meet one of over 100,000 Howard University alumni, living or dead, who would you choose and why? And it had to be 250 words maximum. So we scroll. So this is what I wrote. I would not be surprised if Rosalind P. Ebbs thought the same way that I do. Her actions in life certainly reflect this. Rosalind P. Ebbs went above and beyond in her academics. She achieved cum laude while getting her bachelor's of science, then went on to do the same thing when working towards her medical degree. Even though her main medical path was pediatrics, she explored different pathways outside of her field. Her first achievements reflect the concept of choice. Rosalind P. Epps decided to further her education and her potential influence rather than be confined to one area in which she excelled. With this in mind, she accomplished major social goals inside and outside the medical environment. Diving into Rosalind P. Epps' life, her impact spoke for her. Outside of the medical field, she founded a health and social service for people 15 to 24 years old. Rosalind P. Epps cared for children despite the wrongdoings they committed. This is seen in her establishment of a nationwide incentive program to combat teenage smoking habits. Community, compassion, and commitment were demonstrated through Rosalind P. Epps' actions. She did things her own way and in every environment was able to make a mark. I believe that this is to be an admirable quality that I will one day possess. Through our similar thinking process, it is possible to influence the issues that are most important to me in my own unique way. And then we're gonna go into the last supplemental essay I had to write for Howard. The last supplemental essay I had to write for Howard was actually a longer essay, and this was specifically because I was applying to be a biology major. So it says the College of Arts and Sciences is comprised of 3 divisions: humanities, natural sciences, and social sciences. The curriculum of the college is designed to meet the needs and interests of a diverse, multicultural student body. Explain what interests you in the arts or sciences and how studying at Howard University will help you achieve your goals. And this is a 750-word maximum prompt. It would be refreshing to have different learning styles embraced instead of being looked down upon. While taking AP honors and dual enrollment classes, assimilating a teacher's teaching style was a necessity to getting a good grade in the class. Relearning the topics at home while attempting to understand them posed an extreme challenge for me. Despite these challenges, I continue to place myself in these situations. Through academic challenges with the right resources will be the best fit for me to achieve my goals of being a pediatrician and an important figure in the healthcare field. Fortunately enough, I discovered a living important figure in Howard's campus that already embodies the goals I want to achieve. Dr. Mildred A. Pointer. She obtained her biology degree, then went further by achieving her PhD in physiology. Through her earlier achievements, I can see my love for biology with my small interest of anatomy and physiology. Although my research was through a strong lens of maternity in African American women, I'm also fascinated in Dr. Pointer's research on racism in the treatment of kidneys and heart disease. I could possibly see myself fangirling about the topic with her and being a part of the incoming research. On top of the amazing research, she's also a professor and chairperson of the Department of Biology. Dr. Pointer will definitely see me inside and outside the classroom since I plan to major in biology. My shock turned into excitement when I learned that biology majors are often offered topics of my interest, anatomy and physiology. Taking comparative anatomy after completing general biology would be a class I look forward to. It would align with the way I think, so I would enjoy the concepts in that class. Ironically, this is seen for Howard's entire College of Arts and Science. When I learned the 3 divisions that make up Howard's College of Arts and Sciences, the first thought that came to my mind was that they embody my interests academically and socially. I envisioned humanities as a 2-strand rope that intertwine human connection and interaction, the values that I feel are fundamental to living life. I strongly believe that the best way to probably treat a medical issue is to listen to the patient and sympathize with them. This is my main reason for going into the medical field. Knowing that I am somewhat equipped with these values, it is fundamental for me to advance my understanding and use of these values. My interest toward learning body functions and operations also played a role in determining my future profession. Science is not the subject I was quite best at, and I was never the highest academic student in any class. The intriguing topics about how the body operates drew me into liking the contents of the class. My fascination with science betrayed my longing to improve my communication skills, since I find it hard to communicate my thoughts and understanding of different subjects. I believe I can continue to learn more about science, and I will learn to express myself in the right way. My take on both science and humanities combines to illustrate my idea of social science. I see social science as it is named, the mixture of interaction of people with a scientific perspective. I'm able to take my love for human interaction and the challenge of science without feeling overwhelmed or academically exhausted. Social science will be my main approach into interacting with individuals in the healthcare field. Additionally, it will provide me the opportunity to diversify my thoughts through any issue or problem. The College of Art and Science incorporates various learning styles that will broaden my thoughts and overall adjust my weaknesses to prepare for my future career. So I know that was very lengthy. Howard was actually one of the colleges that required the most supplemental essays and the longest supplemental essays. But you can kind of see the themes between my personal statement all the way up to my supplemental essays. And I did get a partial scholarship to Howard and accepted. So if you have any questions, definitely comment down below. Definitely like and share. And thank you guys so much for watching this video.